My 7th tip is to focus on one task instead of multitasking.
You don't gotta go to work.
So did you guys like the music that I chose? I was trying to be clever. No? Okay. Hey guys, so for today's video, I'm going to be talking about how to be productive throughout the day. This video idea actually came from one of my subscribers, so thank you so much for suggesting this video. So this is going to be another video in my how-to series, but I am going to break it down into 8 tips. So let's go ahead and get started with the video. So my first tip is to have a morning routine. If you haven't seen my healthy and productive morning routine, I will go ahead and link that up in the cards for you guys. But a morning routine sets the tone for your entire day. So if your morning is rushed, the rest of your day isn't going to go as smoothly as it could have if you woke up early and you had like this calming morning routine. In your morning routine, I would suggest waking up early just so you can get a lot done throughout the day. You don't have to wake up at like 5 in the morning, but waking up around 6 or 7 or 8 is better than waking up at like 9, 10 or 11. For me, my most productive hours are usually between the hours of 11 and 2. So that's why I wake up really early. I try to get small tasks done between like 9 and 11. And then between 11 and 2, I try to do what really needs to be done for the day. If I need to get a video edited or film a video, that's usually about the time that I'll film. So that's why right now I'm filming this video around 11:30 in the morning, because I've already gotten my entire morning routine out of the way. I've done a little bit of what I need to get done on my to-do list, and now I'm ready to film. My second tip is while you are working or doing whatever you need to get done throughout that day, find some music that keeps you productive. If you know that listening to your favorite artist is going to distract you and all you're going to want to do is sing along instead of doing what needs to be done, so you definitely shouldn't be listening to that kind of music if you know it's going to distract you. For me, I'm not going to put on Bryson Tiller or Ariana Grande while I'm trying to get my work done, just because I know that I'll pay more attention to the words in the song and less attention on what I'm actually supposed to be doing. So definitely try to find whatever music will work for you. A few years ago, I used to listen to like classical music, but now I listen to folk music. So just find whatever works for you, and then if that changes over time, just make sure to change your music so you can be as productive as possible. My third tip is to stay off of your phone. Don't get on your phone when you first wake up, because that's already going to ruin your productivity for the rest of the day. Because if you turn off your alarm and then you sit on your phone for an hour or 2 hours scrolling through social media, you just wasted 1 or 2 hours that you could be doing your morning routine or getting some small tasks done. So try really hard not to be on your phone in the morning. And also try not to be on your phone throughout the day. If you can minimize your time on social media, I promise you'll be more productive throughout the day. For me, I try not to get on my phone until I eat breakfast, which is usually around 8 o'clock, but I wake up at 6:45. So between then and around 8 or 8:30, I don't get on my phone at all. I wake up, I meditate, I work out, I make breakfast, and then once I'm done making breakfast, that's when I'll finally get on my phone for the 10 minutes it takes me to eat. For the rest of the day, I usually keep my phone on Do Not Disturb until I'm completely finished doing what I need to get done. That way you don't get distracted by people calling or texting you, or someone tweeting you something funny. You don't get distracted by memes all day. So if you can have your phone off during the day, I would definitely recommend it. My fourth tip is to avoid all other distractions. That also means if you're doing a lot of work on your computer, don't go get on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram on your computer, because that's also going to distract you. I know there's a lot of sites out there or plugins that you can add to your web browser to block out all those sites during the time that you need to be productive. So if you feel like you can't stay off of social media on your own, I would definitely recommend one of those sites. And I will leave a few that I can find down below that will block out all the sites when you need to be productive. If you're watching this video because you're not being productive right now, I would say listen to the rest of the tips that I have and then go be productive. Because watching videos about being productive is also not productive. So make sure to avoid all distractions when you're trying to be productive. My fifth tip is not only to eat throughout the day, but to eat healthy throughout the day. If you don't eat breakfast, you're already starting off your day wrong and you're gonna feel sluggish just because you haven't kickstarted your metabolism. So during lunch, try to aim more towards like a salad or chicken instead of like fried chicken and fries and burgers. So like junk food, fast food, or anything high in grease is definitely going to make you feel sluggish throughout the rest of your day. So maybe try swapping out your chips for maybe something like carrots or apples. My sixth tip is to make sure to take breaks throughout your day. So like when you're eating lunch, make sure to step away from your desk and take whatever lunch you are given at work, or if you're doing some like kind of studying at home or working from home, try to take at least 30 minutes to an hour to step away from your work and basically just to let your mind wander, and try not to stress out about everything else that you have to get done throughout the day. Most people say to take frequent breaks throughout the day, which I agree with. But for me personally, I know taking several breaks is going to make me less productive. So I usually only take a break maybe every hour or every hour and a half. And I usually only take about a 5-minute break, and that's usually just to go get some water or to get a snack. But if you're someone who needs to take several breaks throughout the day, make sure that you do that so you are staying as productive as possible. My seventh tip is to focus on one task instead of multitasking. If you're focusing on multiple tasks throughout the day, you're gonna tend to slack off on certain tasks just because you're so focused on like 5 or 6 different things. So make sure to focus on one task. For instance, if you make YouTube videos, if you're supposed to be filming a video, make sure you're just filming the video. If you're supposed to be editing, make sure you're just editing. Or if you're in school, if you're supposed to be studying, make sure you're just studying for one class instead of trying to study for all of your classes. Focusing on each task separately is going to make sure that you do the best in each task. So later on, when all of your tasks are done, you can look back and know that you finished every single task with the best of your ability. Also, multitasking can make you feel really overwhelmed with all of the tasks you have to get done. And the best way to focus on one task is my 8th and final tip, and that is to make a to-do list. I make to-do lists every single day. I write out what I'm gonna do from the morning all the way to night. So I'll even write down what time I'm gonna wake up, what time I'm going to go to bed, what time I plan on eating lunch or eating a snack, what time I want to film or what time I want to edit. I write everything down in order so I can just check off my list throughout the day. The best way to make a to-do list is to make kind of your smaller tasks either in the morning or at night. So in the middle of the day when you're feeling most productive, and that's when you can do the big things that you need to accomplish. For me personally, I pick out 3 things that I need to get done throughout the day that are most important to me. So for today, my big 3 things that need to be done are to film this video, edit this video, and then to write a blog post for my blog. And if you haven't visited my blog already, I'll leave it in the description below. I usually post every Wednesday. So that is all of the tips that I have for being productive throughout the day. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed, make sure to press that button down below. And I'll see you guys on Sunday. Bye guys.
Oh yeah, girl gotta work for me. Can you make it clap? No hands for me. Take it to the ground, pick it up for me. Look back at it all, I'm for me.